This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, local emergency responders are now helping the community even more through a charity. Check out that story next. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Carr and I appreciate your time. We start every show with headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Local law enforcement officials, firefighters, and first responders and police have teamed up with the Palermo Heart to Heart Foundation to launch a new initiative called Badges and Boots. The program encourages law enforcement officers, firefighters, and again, other first responders to take part in the Beads of Courage Carry a Bead program. Dave Palermo, president of the Palermo Heart to Heart Foundation, announced the program during a news conference yesterday in Butler Township.
Today we wish to announce a statewide initiative called Badges and Boots for Beads. We're calling on all first responders in Pennsylvania to answer the call and join their brothers and sisters standing with us here today by carrying a set of beads in honor of children enrolled in the Beads of Courage program. With us today are local police and fire departments from Luzerne County, representing 8 police departments and 2 fire departments, who along with 220 fellow police officers and firefighters have committed to wearing the beads. In mid-November, during their tour of duty, they will wear the beads in honor of a child in treatment. The beads will then be collected, and 1 bead they will keep as a memento in participating in this program. The other bead will be sent with a note of encouragement to a child in treatment. We call this bead an act of encouragement. It's given to a child when they're having a bad day, and it makes them realize they're not alone. It makes their families realize, although they feel handcuffed to a hospital bed or room, that there's people out there truly caring for their children.
We choose, as firefighters and police officers, we choose our calling and what we're going to do with our lives. And these children, they don't ask for any of these horrible diseases and situations that they're in. So again, we're here just to lend our support, and we ask that, our fellow firefighters and police officers, EMTs, paramedics, join in this cause and help us brighten the lives of these children.
A lot of times these children out there who are sick, look up to police and firefighters for courage, as well as with EMTs. And we should be really looking up to them for courage. These kids have so much strength and have so much positive when speaking with them. It's truly unbelievable.
Participating departments include Butler Township, Wilkes-Barre, Freeland, Hazleton, Sugarloaf Township, Weatherly, West Hazleton, and Whitehaven. Individual first responders wishing to participate should visit palermo-foundation.org. A Monowi City Council member was sworn in this week as the new mayor of that community. Patty Schnitzis was administered the oath of office by Schuylkill County Judge James Goodman. The mayor's seat became vacant after former mayor Nancy Petrich resigned because her employment did not allow her to hold political office. Council voted unanimously to appoint her to the mayor's post. After her swearing in, the new mayor then tendered her resignation from council. John Pico was then nominated, approved, and sworn in for the remainder of the term, which expires at the end of this year. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and one hospital in our area is doing its part to promote awareness and good health. Lisa Sugart has details on Pink Week.
October 19th through the 24th has been designated as Pink Week at Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton and at the Hazleton Health and Wellness Center. Here to tell us all about the special events that will be taking place and you're invited to is Katie Satosky, who is an exercise physiologist at the Health and Wellness Center. Hi, Katie. Thanks for being here. This is a big week for the Health and Wellness Center.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great week. We're hoping that we get a lot of people to come out. Non-members and new members would be great. It's October 19th to the 24th. And we will be holding our exercise classes for everyone to come out and try them. Each class will be $6, and we're hoping that everyone would come out, support breast cancer awareness, and wear pink to the classes.
So that's great. You get an opportunity, if you were never at the Health and Wellness Center, to come out, exercise, see what it's like, check it all out, and you're doing it for a great cause as well. So you're also asking, it's a $6 charge, but they can also make donations for breast cancer awareness.
Correct, yeah, we're going to have some type of container to collect the donations during the classes, and we hope that people would help donate to support breast cancer awareness. And we will also be having snacks, drinks. We'll be giving door prizes, giveaways, and then we also will be offering a 3-month membership to win for the fitness center, so they do have a chance if they come out to try it to win this 3-month membership.
Wow, that's a pretty nice prize to win. That would be pretty great. Well, this is really great. So many people can come out, exercise, learn about breast cancer awareness as well, but you need them to give you a call and reserve a spot.
Correct, yeah. You could give us a call at 570-501-6750. And we also have a website as well, lvhn.org, that they could visit. We have our group exercise schedule on this website. And Pink Week is highlighted in pink so they could see what classes we're offering and the times and everything for these classes.
All right, so you don't need to be a member. You come out, you can help support breast cancer awareness and have some great fun. How much fun do you have at these classes?
So much fun. It's a great time, and I advise everyone to come out and at least try it.
All righty. Very good. That's Pink Week, October 19th through the 24th at Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Katie. Katie is on the latest episode of Out of Left Field. You can get to know her and some of the other exercise physiologists at the Health and Wellness Center on that episode. It's up now at SSPTV.com. Okay, I'm done with that plug. Coming up next on FYI, details on the upcoming Apple Fest in our area. I hope there's apple cider. We'll find out together when we come back. And a little later during the Sportscast, we have a feature story on standout Hazleton area field hockey player Kara Sanford.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
If you love apples, and who doesn't, then the Apple Festival is the place to be this Saturday in Cunningham. It is being held at Christ Lutheran Church on Main Street in Cunningham, and here to tell us all about this fabulous event is Barbara Gavel. She is the chairperson and has been running this for many moons. Barbara, you told me this is going on for 23 years. That's amazing.
Yes, that's right, 23 years, and it's one of our outreaches from our church into the community. I think what makes our event different is that all the funds raised go to charities, local charities, and we're very proud of that.
What are some of the, groups that maybe you've donated to over the past years?
The Red Cross, our local food pantry, fire companies, there's just so many. Cancer Society, we've just really keyed in on, and whoever has the greatest need at that particular time. If there's a local fire, we try to donate to that sort of thing too.
All right, well, I personally know that this is a wonderful event, that many people wait for this to happen each and every year. So it's taking place from 8:30 until 4:30 this Saturday, as we said, at Christ Lutheran Church. So tell us what we can expect to see.
All right, when the doors open at 8:30, you're going to have our antique sale and our flea market, huge flea market. The whole entire basement of the church is full of things. Of course, there's great apple food. Everyone comes for that, the dumplings, the pies. But in addition to that, of course, we have our tricky trays, our crafts, which are all made by people from the church. We have a Christmas tree raffle this year. We have 3 different trees that we're raffling off, a lottery tree. But the crafts are all made by people from our church. We work on them all year. It's a year-long project.
And they're beautiful. They are really stunning. I have a lot of things in my house that were purchased at that.
Good. Come again.
I plan on it. Look forward to it. But the food is great, too. So you want to make sure to eat there because you always have delicious homemade soups and such great food.
Yes, we do. We make all our food, too. And we have 4 or 5 different soups this year, and halushki, pierogies, all the stuff that the people in our area love.
All right. So this, as I said, well-attended, very popular event. Mm-hmm. Get there early so you're not disappointed, right?
That's right, because we do sell out of a lot of things.
That's a good thing, though.
Yes, it is.
That's a good thing. And as she said, the apple pies, the puddings, the cakes, the dumplings, I know, I always have to take those home.
Right,
Very good.
right.
Well, we hope you have a tremendous success at this on Saturday. A lot of people come out to it. Again, it's from what time?
8:30 to 4:30. Rain, of course, or snow. We may have snow. Who knows?
No snow. All righty. That's the Apple Festival this Saturday at Christ Lutheran Church, Main Street in Cunningham. Come on out, get a great meal, some great crafts, and support the community.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
It was a gorgeous fall morning at the Rice Township Elementary School. We were there to cover an anti-bullying program being hosted by one of the Harlem Globetrotters. You'll see that story next week here on FYI. Right now, enjoy this weather and our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. You might not enjoy Saturday. I'm sorry in advance. Tonight, a chance of showers mainly after 1 a.m. Increasing clouds. Our low will be around 43 degrees. For our Friday on the extended forecast, a chance of showers mainly before 11 a.m. A partly sunny day, high near 57, and that will be as nice as it gets. Friday night, a slight chance of showers before midnight, partly cloudy, low of 37. Saturday, a slight chance of rain and snow showers before 9 a.m. Then a slight chance of rain showers, mostly sunny, high of only 47 degrees, wind up to 16 miles per hour. On Saturday night, we'll get down to 28 below freezing. On Sunday, mostly sunny, high in the lower 40s. Sunday night, once again, back down into the mid-20s. On Monday, sunny with a high near 46, and then Monday night, mostly clear. Our low will be 32 degrees. More numbers on FYI now. Your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 4, 4, pick 3, 3, 8, 2, pick 4, 3, 8, 5, 4, and pick 5, 5, 8, 3, 3, 2. Your lottery numbers on FYI are brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency with 2 locations to serve you, one in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue and the other one in Nescapec on Broad Street. You can call them in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescapec at 570-752-7683. Sports is on the way, but first, here's Law Talk before we go to break.
Hello again and welcome to Law Talk. Today we're going to talk about auto coverage. It's a topic that's on everybody's mind virtually all the time, and one of the things that I think you should know and very important to you is, when you get full coverage from your auto insurance agent, is it really good coverage? So we're going to talk about that a little bit. Alexis recently had an experience with a client who came in and asked about that, so we'll let her talk to you about full coverage versus good coverage.
Thank you. Full coverage by Pennsylvania law isn't necessarily good coverage that you might have. When you're looking to purchase car insurance, some of the things you want to consider would be whether or not there is a wage loss benefit as that part of your insurance. Pennsylvania law does not require you to have that. Something else to consider would be the medical coverage that you might have applicable. If you're involved in an accident, your insurance company will pay for any accident-related medical treatment that you receive. However, they'll pay only up to a point as to what your coverage has. For example, in Pennsylvania, the minimum coverage that you have is $5,000. And if you're significantly injured and you have no health insurance, then you're very limited as far as the type of treatment that you may have based on the fact that you have minimal medical coverage. But under Pennsylvania law, this would be considered full coverage. It's not necessarily good coverage. Something else you want to consider is uninsured or underinsurance coverage. That is also not mandated by Pennsylvania law. However, you want to consider purchasing that as part of your coverage because you have people who are driving that might not be insured. They might cause an accident, and if you have no uninsurance coverage, then you have no recourse. You have no type of action that you can take to get any type of recovery. Similar to that would be underinsurance. If you're hit by a driver and they're responsible for causing the accident, if they have minimal coverage, which in Pennsylvania it's only $15,000, you're entitled to recover that. But if your injuries and your claim is worth in excess of that $15,000, you're in a tough position because if you don't have underinsurance, there's no other type of recourse for you. There's no claim that you can make with your own insurance carrier. So you want to be mindful of that when selecting insurance coverage.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
How do you survive in one of the toughest high school field hockey conferences in the country? Well, having players like Kara Sanford sure helps. Here's our intern, John Eric Poli, with more on this Lady Cougar.
The Hazleton area field hockey team has a one-of-a-kind player in Kara Sanford. The senior has caused problems for opposing defenses all throughout her career and has set records at Hazleton area for most points in a single season with 69 and most goals with 29. Sanford has rewritten the record books and now will go down as one of the best field hockey players in school history.
It's been really hard to get to where I am today. I do a lot, but along with that, a lot of the girls on the field hockey team helped me to where I am today. So without them, I couldn't be the person I am, and I can't thank my team more for that.
I mean, we call her Jeter because she just is a player who plays both sides of the ball, offense and defense. She's just a natural leader. She's a teacher. She brings our team together, and she's just a very, very coachable young woman.
Sanford does more than lead the team in scoring. She also leads the team as one of the team's captains.
Kara leads by example. She doesn't ask anyone to do anything that she herself is not willing to do. We ask them to, for example, sprint out in between drills at practice. Well, she's the first one out.
Like any other athlete, success in the season usually stems from a great off-season. Sanford works on her game in the off-season by playing in an indoor field hockey league.
I do a thing that's called indoor field hockey. It's kind of on a court floor. It's very fast, and that's how I get my stick skills down so pat. And other than that, I'm practicing nonstop. I'll just sit in my living room and practice. I'll listen to music, practice, everything like that.
When Kara graduates high school in June, her high school career will be over. But her field hockey career won't be. Next year, she will be attending Division I Providence on a field hockey scholarship.
I'm so excited. It's going to be a lot of work, but I'm ready for it. The girls are very nice and accepting, and the coaches are so nice. And I mean, it's really commanding, but at the same time, it's just you're improving yourself and yourself as an overall person.
What's Providence's coach going to get out of her?
She's going to get a gem. Kara, like I said, I mean, she is a player who plays both sides of the ball equally well. She's one of our best defenders, and she's our best offensive player. So her coach is going to get a real coachable athlete.
For FYI Sports, I'm John Eric Poli.
Thank you, John. Penn State Hazleton is adding a women's soccer team in 2016. It will be the 8th sport on campus at High Acres. This year, there are 5 women playing on the men's team, and that, along with the desire to add more sports programs, helped the campus make the decision. The women's soccer team will compete as an independent school in 2016 before joining the Penn State University Athletic Conference in 2017. Yesterday, the announcement was made at a press conference, and we'll start off right now by hearing from former Penn State Hazleton player and current men's soccer coach Jesse Shadle, who will be the women's interim coach as the program gets started.
Women being part of the game and part of the men's team has been something that we've just kind of been used to here. They've always played a very important part on the team. Many of them in the past have been very successful on the men's team. So in my opinion, it's a great day to finally be getting a team for the women themselves.
Within the conference, within the PSUAC, we now have 6 programs, and we're adding, and then another campus is seriously considering the addition of the sport. So that would give us 8 women's soccer programs within the conference. So it has grown both locally and nationally, and the talent is there, and we're excited to bring it on board.
How much does this help the college experience?
I had no intentions on playing soccer when I came here. It was just kind of, oh, it's here, I'm gonna do it. And it actually helped me make connections with a lot more people here, and that actually started my friend, making connections, making all my friends here, and it was really nice.
What was the process like for you as you found out about the women's team coming to Penn State Hazleton? Was there a lot of excitement about it? Will you miss playing with the guys? Talk about that a bit.
I will miss the boys because we're all together all the time. We're just best friends, and it's going to be hard, but at least we'll be able to both support each other, and we'll get more playing time. So I am very excited for the women's team because out there a little bit more. Yeah, we'll have more of a chance to play.
We'll hear more about this story very soon on an episode of Out of Left Field as we talk about the growth of women's soccer across the country and in our area. Well, two of our local teams won division championships on Wednesday. To the FYI Standard Speakers scoreboard we go. The North Schuylkill boys won the Schuylkill League Division 1 championship in cross country. The boys beat Lehighton and Pottsville to wrap up a perfect 10-0 regular season. Monoy area, they beat Weatherly, and Shenandoah Valley also got a win. Tamaqua got a sweep in their meet, and Marion split. In the Wyoming Valley Conference, Hazelton won 3 and MMI lost 3 at a cluster meet. In girls Schuylkill League cross country action, Marion and Tamaqua got sweeps. Oh yeah, Marion won the Division 2 title. North Schuylkill earned a split, and the Lady Bears and Lady Devils were winners. MMI was swept in the Wyoming Valley Conference, and Hazelton area won 2 out of 3. The Marion and Monoy area girls volleyball teams, they win a lot, and they won again on Wednesday. Marion is now all set up for the Schuylkill League playoffs next week. The Penn State Hazelton women's volleyball team lost to Penn State Wilkes-Barre, and in boys soccer, Blue Mountain topped Tamaqua. Sadly, the sportscast is over now, but here comes our social report. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. Happy 52nd birthday to Judy DeGangi of Freeland. Love from your husband Tony, grandson Eli, Joe, Caitlin, Uncle Frank, and your friends. In our Talk of the Town report, St. Peter and Paul Byzantine Catholic Church, 119 Berwick Street in Beaver Meadows, will be hosting a Red Cross blood drive on Thursday, October 15th from 1 to 6 p.m. Walk-in donors are always welcome. For info, check out redcrossblood.org. Our next announcement, the annual Partysville Haunted Trail will be held at the Playground Baseball Complex, October 15th through 17th. Be prepared for the scare of a lifetime, plus games, tricky trays, refreshments, food, soups, and lots of fun. Don't forget, they also have, on Sunday, October 18th, a free scary story night at 7 p.m. Each night begins at 7. And finally, Christ Church United Church of Christ, 460 Main Street in Cunningham, will be holding their annual Pumpkin Fest Saturday, October 24th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Be having flea market, bake sale, crafters, and more. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Arlene V. Dembrowski, formerly of Hazelton. Services were private. William G. Doherty of Hazelton. Arrangements will be announced by the Boyle Funeral Home. And Peter P. Hollencheck of Hazelton. Arrangements will be announced by the Boyle Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is William O'Donnell of Lost Creek. William, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Just a reminder, Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks here in the Hazelton area. Also tomorrow, hey, it's Friday. Our Football Friday feature will sit down with Marion head coach Stan DeCoste. So get ready for that. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.